Welcome back. Pop star Cliff Richard is not only a music legend, he's also known for being compassionate and very kind. In Australia, to launch a 50th anniversary tour, the singer and his band The Shadows have been touched by the plight of those affected here by Black Saturday. And they spoke exclusively with Sally Obermeter.
We saw all the footage. I mean, it's horrifying to see it. And of course, your heart goes out. My heart bleeds for everybody that went through that.
Cliff Richard calls Australia his second home. When Victoria burned 12 months ago, he watched with horror.
If I can blow the trumpet of the Aussie, you're very stalwart people. You're happy people. That's all part of the character, and I'm sure that's why people will, in fact, I don't know whether you can ever get over it, but you get through it.
Your love means more to me than...
For 50 years, Cliff Richard's music has brought joy and hope to millions. Together with his original band, The Shadows, they dominated the music scene in the late 50s and early 60s.
Got myself a crying, talking, sleep.
They've all had successful solo careers, and now they're together again to celebrate their 50th anniversary and their final tour.
Well, it's the final tour in this sort of format. It was a special event, 50 years together, and so therefore we thought we would do it.
Is there a bit of sadness though?
When we sing the young ones for the last time.
The very last time, yeah.
There'll be a tear.
In your eye.
See the tears? You see the tears?
Yet when they started out, the critics said it wouldn't last.
You know, they said one-hit wonders, this is never going to last. And of course now we're the first to reach the 50 years. The Stones and the Beatles were 5 years behind us.
What's the secret then, do you think, to surviving 5 decades in an industry as tough as this?
Drugs.
Hardly. Look at you three.
Well, I'm eating great food, that's why.
I read that you eat 1 meal a day.
No, I've been through every diet that's possible. I'm now on a sort of regime, rather. It's a lifestyle. I eat food that is supposedly right for my blood type.
Oh, right, you're in the blood type.
So I eat 3 meals a day now.
Cliff's been called the Peter Pan of pop. But regardless of how he maintains his physique, there's no questioning the 69-year-old's impressive track record. 135 top 30 hits, 14 number ones. He's also the only singer to have had a number 1 single in the UK in 5 consecutive decades.
Were there any that turned out to be hits that you thought, God, I could have never picked that?
And we went to a record shop, and the guy in the shop said, The Shadows. We said, yes. He said, your new record with Cliff is going to be number 1. We said, you're kidding. He said, we can't sell enough. We can't get enough to sell. It's just going mad. And this was Living Doll. Living Doll. And none of us thought it would be a hit single.
In 1959, Living Doll became a number 1 hit in the UK, and it also gave them their first US hit single. For Cliff, it contributed to his massive sales, 250 million records and counting.
It's not going to be retirement now for you guys, so what's going to happen? What's everyone going to do?
I don't know, I can't speak for the others. I don't want to think of me retiring ever, really. I'd like to slow down, pull back, be a little more choosy in what I do.
And I'm going to go and watch Cliff Richard show.
Yeah!
Just because I'll miss it when it's over. I'll be missing.
Sir Cliff is in town for concerts with his old band, The Shadows, and to raise money for cancer sufferers.
I'm going on a summer holiday. Yeah, well, we do that one.
The Austin's new Cancer and Wellness Centre is named after its patron, Olivia Newton-John, who's enlisted the star power of her showbiz mates.
Sing along with you, me younger days. Yes. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. How are you?
Yeah, you never changed. You're always the same.
When it's built, the centre will combine research and clinical treatment with spiritual and emotional therapies to promote overall good health.
If you just give support and you don't offer best treatment, or if you give support but you don't have the cutting-edge research, then the patients and their families can miss out on something.
With the help of celebrities like Sir Cliff Richard, $62 million has already been raised from government, business and the public. Work on the new centre is underway, and the hospital says the current target of $75 million is almost in sight.
The holistic approach is going to be so vital to, the well-being of an individual, and therefore being able to
fight the darn thing much more successfully.
A picture of health himself, Sir Cliff will turn 70 this year, yet hasn't lost any of his appeal.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, we'll take photos of that.
Probably because he looks about 45.
I'll have some of that medicine, eh?